Alright, ladies and germs, it is the annual posting of my favorite Harley things in my collection. Once a year, ignore Frankenstein's monster. Once a year, usually Harley's anniversary, I like to do a little video, talk about a few of my favorite things in my collection. Sometimes there are staples that make it every year, sometimes I change things up quite a bit. So yeah, let's get started with my first thing I want to talk about. I feel like she will always and forever get to be on this list. You should know by now if you've been around any period of time or you follow me on Instagram, I have the life-size Arkham City Harley Quinn. This is from NECA or Nika, N-E-C-A, however you say it. I always say everything wrong, so figure it out. But she really is like this centerpiece of this wall and a big part of my collection and a thing everybody always wants to talk about, so I love her. She's just always going to be one of my favorites and always make it onto this list. I believe this statue was new to the list last year, but I am very much in love with it still, so it gets to still be on the list. This is a Sideshow Collectibles Batman the Animated Series gigantic Harley statue with Bud and Lou, and I absolutely love this. I love that she's got the babies. I love that they're running. I love all the detail on this. It's a beautiful statue, and yeah, I think this is definitely like one for the animated series fans. If you love the animated series Harley, and if you love Bud and Lou, then this is definitely one you need to have in your collection. Another newer favorite is this Batman White Knight Presents Harley Quinn #1, signed by Katana Collins and Sean Murphy with Little Batman and Chandra on it. A friend picked this up for me and they signed it to me all special. And yeah, if you don't know by now, I absolutely love Katana Collins and Sean Murphy. So they're wonderful people and I appreciate them very much. Since we're already talking about them, I also have this promo poster for Batman White Knight Presents Harley Quinn. This was a shop poster. Yeah, it was given to me because of my love for the series, so I'm very happy with it. It will probably be one of the staples that stays on this wall forever. Everything else is probably going to get a little bit of a switching around, but yeah, this will be staying. Also on my list every year is my first appearance of Harley Quinn. I have a lot of sentimental attachment to this book, beyond just it being Harley's first appearance. Like, getting it was very special for me. Yeah, so this is always going to be among my favorites. And while we're by it, the Mondo Waiting for My J-Man statue is also one of my absolute favorite Harley statues that I own. She is just gorgeous. I don't think pictures will ever do her justice. Video never does her justice. Like, this is just one of the most beautiful things that I own. One of my holy grail items is this Harley and Ivy cookie jar. I love it. It will probably always be among my favorites. Again, it's another, like, this is an amazing thing if you're an animated series fan. So yeah. Another longtime favorite is the Cryptozoic Bombshell Halloween Harley. Spooky time approaches, which is my time of year. I love the colors. I love that it's spooky Harley. That's essentially me. So I just love it. Please ignore the random pile of things also beside her that I really need to put away. This half-scale Harley bust always makes it onto the list of my favorites also, but I'm gonna show off another one this year. Who doesn't love to be extra and have a second half-scale bust of Harley Quinn, right? This one's beautiful and I love it, and yeah, the detail on the bottom, again, Bud and Lou. Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Since we're by it, the Kotobukiya Bushu... I'll type it here. Anyway, this statue is one of the most beautiful ones that I own too, and I'm obsessed with her. If you watched my Planet Comic Con video, then you probably saw this already. But this is an original sketch from Todd Aaron Smith. Todd Aaron Smith was one of the animators for Batman the Animated Series, and thus was one of the first people to draw Harley. So having a sketch, an original sketch, from one of her original animators makes me very happy. And of course Batman's on there too, because if you did not know, very, very close second to Harley is Batman. I absolutely love Batman. I have so much Batman stuff, but no one knows because it's all overwhelmed by Harley. This is a big, I think 12 by 18 metal print that my boyfriend had made for me for my birthday. And it's one of my favorite covers with Harley. It's a Tyler Kirkman variant from Justice League versus Suicide Squad. I love this cover. I have like 3 versions of this cover. So now I have a really shiny print that's going to go up on my wall soon. As soon as I decide to rearrange everything. But yeah, this cover is amazing and I love it. And now I can just hang up a big print of it on my wall. Another all-time favorite thing that ends up on this list very often is my sketch that Adam Hughes drew for me when I went to Fan Expo in 2017. Fan Expo Canada, so up in Toronto. And yeah, this was amazing. I am still obsessed with this. It's one of my favorite things in the entire world, and I will treasure it until the day I die. Since we're talking about Adam Hughes, I also have this bust I had signed by him while I was at Fan Expo in Canada. She's a little dusty right now, so forgive her face. And then also, I have this, please focus. Adam Hughes statue that my boyfriend got me when we started dating. So that's exciting. I have this animated series Harley maquette from the Warner Brothers store. This was actually given to me by another collector. We met and she was selling her collection and I was going to be buying a good chunk of it, not knowingly, like we just met each other and I realized she was selling her collection to a comic book store I frequent. So she thought I was a very devoted and lovely fan, and she actually specifically just gave me this one. And I was very appreciative, and I cried a lot. So, shout out to you, random lady that I don't remember your name. But you were very nice, and I appreciate this Harley. Alright, we're going to jump off of classic Harley for a little bit and talk about this very strange item that people always ask me about when they see pictures. This is a little, if you can see the stick, it was like a little hand mask like you hold up over your face. This was given out at one of the advanced press screenings I got to go to, so for the Suicide Squad, and I treasure it forever now. They had other characters too, like I have Bloodsport and Polka Dot Man over there. My niece has quite a few of them. So, yeah. I guess since we are talking about the Suicide Squad, I'll also add in the theater Mylar thing from the theater for Suicide Squad. Now, you know, like they hang the little signs, like the little rectangle signs outside of like the theaters to let you know which movie's in which auditorium. So this is one of those. This was one of those from the theater. And yeah, I love it. I love these kinds of weird oddball things in my collection. So I'll also go ahead and throw in my now framed, I need to sweep, my now framed Suicide Squad movie poster that my mom's boyfriend got me for my birthday, straight from the movie theater, so that was pretty great. And last but not least for today, this gigantic, doesn't even fit in my Harley room, Harley Quinn sign from Spirit Halloween last year. It's very big, it does not fit anywhere, and for some reason, I also have another one coming. Not this one, but a more classic one. So I'm going to have entirely too many ginormous signs that I don't probably have room for yet, but that's okay. We'll make it work. That is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to let me know what your favorite things were in the comments. If there's any particular section of my collection that you would like to see in greater detail, let me know. I will be redoing my collection tour video, so if you haven't seen that, you can either wait for the new one or you can go rewatch the old one, because soon I will be rearranging some things and I have more things out than I did, so we'll be doing a new tour. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.